The phenomenon of sea level rise has posed a threat to our society. There are multiple researches proving that the global mean sea level since late 1800s. So far, the global mean sea level has grown about 16 to 21 centimeters, and climate change has fundamental contribution. With the sea level rise, Louisiana is very vulnerable. It's part of a Gulf Coast, and in fact, its entire region shares the same risk. This is because these regions typically have limited elevation. Once a high volume of water is distributed, floods are likely to happen. While there are some historical records, researchers have looked at the future as well. In the future, the sea level is likely to keep rising. According to Sweet, global mean sea level is likely to rise by 9 to 18 centimeters in future 10 years. There are roughly 15 to 38 centimeters rising in future 30 years, and 30 to 130 centimeters by 2100. The coastal area will be more likely to have adverse experience, like submergence, coastal flooding, and coastal erosion. For the community, the exacerbated sea level rise will cause flooding, and flooding can damage railroads, tunnels, ports, roads, and industrial facilities. In addition, sea level rise will shorten the return periods, which means local community is likely to experience more flooding in the future. Before making any pre-adaptation act, it is important to think about the long investment timescale, like in the following 50 years. To forestall submergence and frequent flooding, many delta cities now depend on a substantial infrastructure for flood defense and water management. Another act is to build up an early flood warning system so that the local community is able to disseminate before the flooding and be safe.